is at this point of time absolutely flat, but we have the management of the company joining us. Mr. B. Thiagarajan, ED and President, AC&R Products Business, Blue Star, is joining us on the phone line from Ahmedabad. Mr. Thiagarajan, thank you so much for speaking with us at NDTV Profit. First off, I wanted a reaction from you on the recommendations of the 7th Pay Commission. The pay hike that has been recommended has been slightly higher than perhaps what the markets were expecting. Do you think this will translate into a big consumption boom? Maybe not this year, but the next financial year?
Thank you for talking to me. Indeed, it is a welcome news as far as consumer durable industry is concerned. Normally, this will result in impulsive spending into consumer durables to begin with. That is what I have seen in the past. Whenever there is a pay hike that is happening or bonus that is getting paid, the immediate impulsive purchase is going to be in consumer durables. And secondly, we are anyway a consumption-driven economy for quite some time. And in any household, the research after research, we are figuring out air conditioner is in the top ranking now because it is bought after a mixer grinder, refrigerator, color television, or a washing machine, two-wheeler, four-wheeler. After that, only people in India think about an air conditioner. So in the festival season, as I have spoken to your channel also in the past, we saw right from Onam momentum picking up. I expect in the festival season, the market would have grown at least by 10%, and the Blue Star as a company has grown by around 20%. And this momentum is going to continue. The pay commission hike will result, in my opinion, at least 500 basis point increase in the sale of air conditioner, which means if the growth is going to be 10%, it can push it up by up to 15%. But as you know, this implementation will be happening sometime, I suppose, in Q4. Which will be good for the industry. Before summer, it can potentially push up the market for air conditioner. I am imagining the forthcoming summer can see a growth in the range of around 20%.
Right. You said Blue Star saw 20% growth during the festive period. We spoke to another player who is in the consumer durable space, and he felt that this year the growth was better than last year, but still a little lower than what the expectation was. Was this 20% growth in line with what you were expecting?
Exactly. In Q2, we had grown by around 19%, as against the market growth of around 10%. These are all in value terms, basically because the consumption is in the 5-star air conditioners or inverter air conditioners. The per unit value is very high. So the product mix also pushes up the growth value. And secondly, we have been growing better than the market. That was what our plan, and we have been maintaining that. It is important for us at this stage to grow better than the market, which we have done in the past 3 years, and we continue to do this year as well.
Mr. Thiagarajan, you said that you expect this momentum to continue in the fourth quarter of this year, which is good for you in the run-up to the summer season. You already have a product mix which is tilted towards the higher value add, the 5-star rated products. Are you seeing a scope of price increases? You've always kept the prices steady, but say sometime in the Jan to March period next year, could you be looking at price increases as well?
The competitive forces will have to determine that. So there are 3-4 elements which are in the play now. Number one is that, as I mentioned to you, inverter air conditioners or 5-star air conditioners are driving the growth, number one. The second is that Chinese commodities prices are lower, which can give the manufacturers certain benefits. The rupee has depreciated compared with the previous year, so which pushes up the cost. There is a fourth element, the GST related, when it will get implemented and how it is going to be implemented. And even if GST is not implemented in the union budget, what is going to happen? So it may be too early to predict what will happen to the prices, but if you ask me to guess, I have a feeling the prices will remain stable. It will not go up, it will not go down. That is my guess at this point of the time.
Right. What are your, then what, in the earlier half of the day after the summer season, you had scaled down your growth expectations for the year. Seeing the response now in the festive season, for the entire year, FY16, what kind of growth rate are you penciling in?
I'm clarifying this. First of all, in Q1, the summer was not as expected by the players in the industry, and we had a disappointing summer. But Blue Star as a brand had done reasonably well, not to the extent we thought. So we said that, look, we should have grown by anywhere between 15 to 20% in the full year. Probably it is going to be somewhere around 10%. Onam season pushed up our growth aspirations. Onam grew over around 90%, and in the festival season we saw a growth of around 19%. I am optimistic about the rest of the season as well, the Christmas and New Year. I think the summer is a big season which is lost. It cannot be made up by the festival season alone. But on the whole this year, I think the market will end up around 10% growth. That is what I think if you are taking a full year. And Blue Star should be able to grow at least by 15% on a full year basis. This is my gut actually, or my outlook.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Thiagarajan, for speaking with us at NDTV Profit, giving us more details of the kind of sales that you saw during the festive season and the outlook for growth for the entire year.